the first week of the Speed FX series. I really have been looking forward to joining you guys in watching this series. It's going to be an exciting series. I'm just going to post this around and stop the advertisement, so I'll be back in a second and I'll talk you through what will be happening in this series for the next 3 weeks. Okay. Hello everybody and welcome. I am back and let's talk to you through this championship that will be happening over the next 3 weeks. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I certainly am looking forward to it. So yeah, let me just bring up the championship and talk to you through what will be happening. I think at the moment we have still got a free spot because West 308 is unfortunately unable to make it to the first round, so yeah, so there might still be carbon slots available in the future, so if you do want to get involved, feel free to send one of us a message and we'll be getting to it. So if you want to get involved, follow us or join the Facebook group of MVP Racing and we'll be happy for you guys to join us. So, let's see, let me just get the information up. So, it is a team event, so we've got seven constructors or 7 manufacturers for the teams. 2 drivers per driver, but the championship there's only a team championship, and all of the teams were randomly drawn. We're looking here at Valtteri. So it will be three events, or each week, and on each event we'll have 2 races, one on the track, one on the dirt. On each race there'll be 2 heats, and you'll do one, or each driver will do 1 heat, and the teams will have only 1 driver in each heat, and then whoever finishes highest in those heats will then decide the grid for the final. So the higher you finish in your heat, the higher you start the finals. So if you win your heat, you either start first or second in the final, depending in which heat you're in. So let's talk through the drivers. So we have Valtteri we're looking at the moment, who we have in the Toyota. He will also be with LS Deno. We've got KB here. KB is in the Hyundai. We've got Adam MVP in the Mitsubishi. We've got Fat Pickles Bro in the Honda. ODC Calais, I think that's how you say his name. I apologise if I've got that wrong there. ODC Calais, who's had a bit of a scrape there with the wall. He's also in the Honda alongside Fat Pickles Bro. There is Fat Pickles Bro there. Eagle Pants is in the Hyundai with KB. There's LS Deno, so he's in the Toyota. We've got Frowny in the Mitsubishi. Pilo there, who's having a lovely moment there in the Ford Mustang. So yeah, I'll just, and we've got Adam there. So I'll just read through it. So in Nissan we have Incan, Holmes, and West 308. Honda, Fat Pickles Bro, and ODC Calais or Kale. I'm not sure. Toyota, LS Deno, Valtteri, Mitsubishi, Frowny, and Adam MVP, Subaru, LOD Greenpeace, and Damien Black. That's another driver who we've not seen before with MVP, so a massive welcome to MVP racing for you. And Hyundai, Eagle Pants, and KB, and in Ford we have Pilo and Moz. So at the moment they're all practicing at the dirt. There isn't any qualifying, it's random grids for the races, so I'll be able to get those random grids up in a second. Let me have a look. So random grids are as follows. So for Heat A we have Eagle Pants starting on pole position. This is at Laguna, so we've got Laguna and this track here, which is Colorado Springs. So we've got Eagle Pants on pole position. LS Deno will come alongside him on the front row. Then we've got ODC Calais and Frowny round out row 2. Incan Holmes, Moles round out row 3, and ODC Damien Black finishes off the grid. For Heat 2 we have KB and LOD Greenpeace on the front row, Fat Pickles Bro and West for his replacement because he can't make it to this first event, Valtteri and Adam MVP, and then Pilo rounds off the grid. For race 2 we have ODC Damien Black on pole position with Moz alongside him on the front row, with Incan, Holmes and Frowny on row 2, ODC Calais and LS Deno, and Eagle Pants rounds off the grid for race 2 Heat 1. And for Heat 2 we've got Pilo and Adam MVP on pole, Valtteri and West 308 on the second row, Fat Pickles Bro and LOD Greenpeace on the third row, and KB rounds off the grid. So those are the heat grid positions. And so the odd grid positions for the final will be decided by the first heat, and the evens will be decided by the second heat. We're currently looking at Adam MVP here on the dirt circuit. Let's go on board with someone. Let's go on board. Who have we? Let's go on board then. We've got a newcomer. We've got Calais here, so let's go on board with Calais. Let's get the information up. So we can see here, you've got gears. Oh, he's gone very wide and hit the wall there. So I think this race is all going to be about keeping it tidy and trying to stay out of trouble. Just trying to keep the consistency up and not getting yourself involved in an incident for the dirt race, because it is so easy to make this mistake, hit a wall, and the door is wide open for the next driver to come through. And so far at the moment, the person who seems to be mastering these conditions is Eagle Pants, who is at the moment 1.8 seconds quicker than anyone in so yes, he has just seemed to have mastered so far in his car. So yeah, Icklebanks seems to have mastered the Hyundai and is absolutely flying at the moment. He's 1.8 seconds quicker than Frowny, who's in P2. Frowny closes that gap slightly. So Frowny we have obviously seen before, and I've got to say I do love that Mountain Dew livery. It is definitely going to stand out, and I'm going to see him from a mile back. Oh, Mitsubishi! What does that say on the Mitsubishi U or Evo? Yeah, it does. I like that a lot. That is an absolutely stunning livery from him. So that gives that's a massive thumbs up from me. There's KB there in his number 77 Hyundai. But Icklebanks is just flying out there as he, well, we clipped the wall there just slightly. Let's get the data up there. So he's fully off the throttle over those bumps, because I think if you stay on it for too long, it's all about, again, you see those drivers was just too hot in and they just got scrubbed out wide there and gotten very close, and it's ruined their flow. And Icklebanks has kept his flow going and is able to just close up, and he's keeping it nice and tight, and he's down the inside of Adam MVP, and that was in a race that would be a nice easy position. But to be able to make these laps consistent, you can actually also see you got Valtteri in front, and Icklebanks has a lot less of a slide angle from my point of view anyway than Valtteri. It's a lot of a smoother slide and less sideways, a little bit less impressive, but obviously it's working for him. Let's get it just to display race info, but he has a little bit moment there and clips the wall as Valtteri's alongside him at the moment. But this is just practice, and I'm looking forward to the first race. First race is Lagomaggiare, as we've lost Moz for some reason. I hope everything's all okay there. How many? So we've got 11 out of 16. They should have 15, so we're missing 4 people at the moment. So hopefully we'll get them soon. So there's Icklebanks. Ellis Steno is now second. He's just beaten Frowny in his Toyota, the Castrol Levy Toyota. And that is an impressive rear wing on the back of that Toyota. Nice and chunky, should I say. When I first saw it, it looked like the boot was open, but no, it's just a chunky rear spoiler on the back of that. And every time I look at this car, it's just like, yes, I like it a lot. Frowny, if you made that livery yourself, if you didn't, just hats off, it's absolutely amazing. KB in the Hyundai, bouncing over the drones. You can see the detail as well on this game. You can see the gravel being distributed out. I'm not gonna lie, the physics in the rally cars aren't, or the physics on the dirt tracks aren't the best, but it's still good fun to have a bit of a slide around. There is Valtteri, another driver in the Toyota, LS Steno's teammate, with that massive rear wing. We've got someone in the Honda there. And I've got to say, that's a lovely classic livery from LOD Green Piece, the blue Subaru with the 555 on the side. And it's good to see a classic Subaru livery, and it's good to be bringing that out. And something I've noticed looking at these rally cars, a lot of these spoilers are very, very different indeed. And I don't know too much about rallying, so don't ask me what they're for or anything like that. We've got OCD Calais, he's in the Honda there. So OCD Calais in the Honda at the moment. So guys, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. That would be absolutely great to be updated, because these guys do provide some great racing at the moment. Of course, we're in practice, so we're not going to see that much racing at the moment. We've just got people getting to grips with the cars, and then we'll see some hopefully very exciting racing, especially definitely the first race will be very exciting. I think we'll see some great racing. Everyone always provides some great racing, and a great example of that is the BGWT, and if you haven't checked those videos out, I do recommend you check them out, because if you check any one of them, you will see some great racing from it. It's always nice and close, nice and clean, but we don't chop down too much on the. It's clean and fair, but racing's also racing, so a little bit of paint rubbing isn't the end of the world. If someone clips you but doesn't gain any sort of advantage, we're not gonna give them a massive penalty. So yeah, Inca and Damien still not joined us as of yet, and starting to get a little bit worried. Hopefully they will be with us, otherwise that means 3 people missing for this first round. But yeah, if you do want to get involved, please do join us. So yeah, we're now changing track to the first track. So yeah, we're just missing. So Incan is running late. Damien, we're also missing. Pilo's now joined us. Moz is now in. So yeah, 10 minutes until the heat starts. So this is the other track we're at, and let's go, because I know these tracks a lot more. Let's go for an on-board lap with a driver, and then we've got KB out. So let's see if we can get an on-board lap with KB. So of course, obviously there's a few drivers that I'm not overly aware of at the moment in time. We have got KB36, who has won the BGW team multiple times in MVP racing. So he's going to be incredibly quick. We've got LS Deno. He's won the BGW team season 1, so he's one-time champion. He is very quick as well. Very consistent driver. And is always around the front end of the field. Does sometimes get a bit of bad luck. So we've also got Ickle Pants, who we have currently in the pits, who's just heading out now. Driver who's been constantly improving from season to season, and it's soon enough. He's got the odd race win, and when he's on it, he is absolutely flying. Is Ickle Pants. So, as we saw in practice in the dirt race. So let's go with an on-board wrap here. So he's dropping it down into 3rd gear. Got to make sure you get it, keep it tight for that left-hander, but don't drift too far wide. And then we've got right-hander there. You hug the curb. Now he's into 3rd. Gives it a little tap on the brakes, turning in, just to get the nose in. Just a little tap, and you saw the front rotate round as and let's know, just changing the tyre wall quickly. Hopefully Incan will be with us soon, and also Damien. Not had any word from anyone about that. Incan is running late. But yeah, that might mean we're missing 2 drivers. But yeah, if you do want to get involved in this championship, there's always going to be people running late, and you can always sign up to be reserve. And it's a great championship. So yeah, please do. It's the first time doing this championship, and we've got so much. So many people wanting to get involved, and it's a championship I think we'll be looking to do again. Oh my god, what the hell just happened there? That was a very sportsmanlike Adam MVP. That's obviously a little bit of Adam MVP, long time server, and I think that's just a little bit of banter going on between those two. So let's go on board with LS Dano. He's dropping it into third, and the car just trying to slide on. It drops into second, probably to try and get the nose turn in. Third and fourth. Did he keep it in fourth? Yes, he does. Just dabs the brakes to get that nose in. Ecopants goes faster with 44.795. Clipping those curves, trying to cut the track as much as possible without getting a penalty. A wide entry in, cutting it in nice and tight on the late apex there, and to get the best possible run to the line, and that shall be a 45, but it's only 0.97 away, so that would mean that would be 0.097 away, so that would be at 44.8892. So I'm not too sure there, but those two on the front row of their first heat, so that it's going to be very interesting between those two. That's going to be a very exciting race between those, as Calais goes fastest. MVP, Adam MVP goes third, as Calais is getting held up there a little bit from Moz in the, that's a nice livery as well in the so we got two different Fords for Team Fords. That's a Ford Focus there as he goes a little bit. Whoa, he's off the track there. I know they're rally cars, but Tarmac is faster. We got Frowny there. Frowny seems to be loving these GRB cars as he goes second fastest. Of course, LS Dano was second fastest and hasn't and isn't out on track at the moment, so he hasn't set a his representative time isn't on the board. KB goes across the line, will be a 45.0, and Frowny's improved his lap time as well, so he's only just over 2/10 off Ecopants. We've got a lot of fast drivers here tonight, and a lot of fast drivers means a lot of great racing as Adam MVP goes a little bit wayward, trying to get under the rear wing of Moz in the blue Ford Focus, as we are getting ready to start Heat A, and I'm going to get ready to probably end up losing my voice because this is going to get exciting, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm really looking forward to this. We've got a car stationary, and no, probably just a glitch there. Calais now goes second fastest. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I just saw him. There he is in the Honda. He's only just over a tenth and a half slower than Ecopants, so it's going to be super close. KB is only a couple of hundredths off Calais. This is going to be so exciting. I'm so looking forward to this. So KB is tucked under the rear wing, so Pilo's now in the Ford Focus, so he seems to have had enough. Oh, that's sideways there from Adam MVP. He managed to hold on to it. Was that KB giving a little bit of a tap onto the entry there? I'm going to get away from this because there might be something happening. It's only practice, boys. Keep nice and well behaved. As the number 11 is Adam MVP, the number 11 tucked in behind Pilo. KB is on the back of Moz, and we've got contrasting liveries there between Pilo and Moz. They seem to be like a little bit reverse liveries, and I like a little bit of that, as KB now looking up the inside into the hairpin and then gets the job done. So this is going to be some thick and fast action, this will be. And KB goes, well, fastest on the track, but Ecopants isn't on the track to show it, but Calais goes fastest with he's just 700 quicker than KB36, but he's not quite as quick as Ilkelpants. Okay, that's it on the side. But let's go to display race info because we're not going to want to see. So Frowny up the inside there of Moors. Very close between the two there, but look how close the times are. Calais 0.78 quicker than KB. So KB, this is very unlike KB. No, he goes faster. He does an 8 there, and so they're doing an 8. Calais would have done an 8 as well. We got Ilkelpants. So yeah, 300ths is the gap between Ilkelpants and KB. We've got Calais there in third, 400ths off. Frowny's there just 2 tenths off the fastest. Pilo's only 300ths off him. And we've got further 2 tenths back. He's had an MVP. Fat Pickles Bro there as well. So we are now getting ready for the first race. I can't quite remember. Let's have a look. See if Damien or Incan is due to be in the first heat. Let's have a look. I hope you guys are enjoying practice so far, and I'm looking forward to this race. And yeah, so heat 8 is just about to start, and it's going to be. So yeah, we got Incan and Damien are meant to be in the first heat, which is a little bit disappointing that both of them is unavailable. So Moz just needs to sign in and we'll be ready to go for the first heat. That is, so we're meeting 2 people from heat A, and we're missing 1 person from heat B at the moment. Hopefully Incan will be able to make it for the second lot of heat and also the final. But let's get ready. We will have, let's have a look. So we'll have Ilkelpants on pole position. We'll have Elesteno will be starting P2. In P3 we'll have Calais with Frowny in P4, and then Moors will take up P5. Shame not to have 7 drivers. It will make things a little bit more exciting, but I'm telling you now, this is still going to be a very exciting race, especially with Ilkelpants, Elesteno and Calais all in the top 3 drivers who have been setting the time screens a light in practice. This is certainly not going to be an easy one for all of them. So here we go, here at the Autodromo Lagomaggiare Central Circuit. The Speed FX week number 1 here, the first race of the whole series. And Ilkelpants, Elesteno, Calais, Frowny and Moz will take the grid. Ilkelpants starting on pole position. Who can get the best launch here as engine notes begin to rise? 6 laps to go. Let's see who will get the best start here at Lagomaggiare. Lights go out, and we're racing. It's a good start there from Ilkelpants, but a better one from Elesteno. It's a good start also from Frowny as Ilkelpants holds the inside line through turn 1. Frowny's there up to P3 with Calais and Moz rounding out the field. And the top 4 of these guys were all quick in practice, so let's expect a good race. Ilkelpants leads the way here with Elesteno holding second place, just ahead of Frowny and Calais. A little bit of a moment there from Moz in the background as we now head towards the hairpin. Elesteno looking towards the inside. Down the inside goes Elesteno and takes the lead away from Ilkelpants. And now Frowny's looking for a good exit here. But Ilkelpants is looking towards the outside. Frowny's in the slipstream of both of them. Who's going to get the best run here? Elesteno's got the best run. Frowny's looking around the outside of both of them. Ilkelpants round the outside of turn 1. Big moment there from Elesteno. Ilkelpants has got the inside for turn 2. Can he get the move done? Yes, he can. Ilkelpants takes the lead back. Elesteno is in second. You've got Calais there in 4th place. It's all still together. It's a bad exit there from Elesteno, and Frowny's looking for an opportunity. as they go up the hill but can't get the job done. But now Ellis Denno will have the slipstream towards the final corner as we now come to complete. Frowny up the inside, and can he take second place? But Eagle Pants has gone around the outside. Sorry, was that Eagle Pants around the outside, or was that Ellis Denno trying it but he didn't get it complete? It was Ellis Denno trying it but he didn't get it done. You've got Calais there in fourth spot, looking for a way by there as Frowny trying to defend there from Calais. Calais couldn't get the job done, and Moz is looking up the inside of both of them. But Eagle Pants holds the lead here, a little bit wide there from Ellis Denno. There's a wheel on the grass. It holds onto the car as they go back up the hill, slipstream enabled. Let's get going as they all cut the corners there as much as they possibly can. As we now head into the hairpin, a little bit of a shallower line there from Frowny as Moz down the inside of Calais can't get the job done. A little bit of contact there, but they all stay in tandem. Frowny now looking down the outside of Ellis Denno as they head towards turn one. As can he outbrake Ellis Denno, the host of this championship? Yes, he can, and he takes second place. He gives him the room on the exit, but Ellis Denno is wide, and Calais will take the position as well. Can he hold on? Can Ellis Denno hold on to fourth? No, he can't. Ellis Denno drops down to fifth. So Eagle Pants leads, and he's got a bit of a comfortable margin now here at Autodromo Lagamagier. Frowny now covering the inside line from Calais. Can he hold the lead here at Calais? With in the slipstream, looking down the inside, does Calais? Can he outbrake Frowny, or does Frowny go around the outside? Calais takes the second place. But all this battling, it doesn't allow Eagle Pants to drive away. Frowny now would have to defend from Moz as Moz goes up the inside, can't get the job done this time around in his bright blue Ford Focus. As I still love that livery of the Mitsubishi, as he's going to now try and challenge back on Calais, but he's not close enough. But it's down the inside goes Moz and gets the position. Great move there from Moz, up into P3. So Moz staying right to try and break the slipstream. Frowny is just right behind him now. Will he look towards the inside into turn one? He's looking there. Can he outbrake Moz? No, he can't quite. Moz will have the inside line for the right-hander, but they're still side by side, dropping down the hill now, and Moz holds on to third place. So Moz is now going to try and hold back these drivers as much as he possibly can. So down the inside goes Frowny, and Ellis Denno down the inside of the lot of them. He has a big moment there. That was probably accidental there from Ellis Denno, because that was massively out of shape there. But Eagle Pants takes the win. Calais would come second, and it's a drag race to the line. Frowny gets it ahead of Moz. Ellis Denno comes home in fifth spot. Well, that was Heat A done, and it's a victory for Eagle Pants. He managed to get to gap while the others were battling and takes the victory. Takes the fast. He doesn't take the fast lap. Who took the fastest lap there? Let's have a look at the race results. So it was Calais who got the fastest lap. He was closing in at the end there, but there was not enough time for him to close the gap. 1 second was the final gap. So Eagle Pants, Calais, Frowny, Moz and Ellis Denno rounds out the grid. And it was Hyundai who took the first victory ahead of Honda, Mitsubishi, Ford and Toyota. Wow. I told you it was going to be exciting. And what a first race that was. Heat B, no pressure, but I'm already need a drink. So we just need Adam MVP to join. There we. No, that wasn't Adam MVP joining. So we just need Adam MVP to join, and then we'll be ready for Heat B. And that was very exciting. indeed. An awesomely raced there from Icklepants. Just got that lead and just sort of controlled the race. And then once drivers started to attack LS Dono in second, that was when it all sort of fell into place for Icklepants. He stretched his legs, built that advantage, and then when Calais started the charge later on in that race, that meant at that point there was just too much of a gap, and Calais was not catching. So to anyone who has joined us, Valtteri was obviously spectating that first race. He will be taking part in the second race, so good luck to you, Valtteri. He was saying go Danny, obviously his teammate, so I'm sure that Senna will be saying the same to you, and I'm sure you will not let him down. Another 6 laps round the Autodromo Lago Maggiore Central Circuit will be coming up soon. So I think what's going on here is LS Deno needs to actually be entered into the race to actually start it, which is a little bit awkward for him, but we do digress. He will just start at the back and then retire immediately. But yeah, let's have a look at the grid. Obviously, I haven't told you guys through this as of yet. We're starting now, but we got KB on pole, so no pressure for him. LOD Greenpeas on second, Fat Pickles row. Valtteri, Adam MVP and Pilo will be the 6 drivers. Can we... Okay, I can't seem to get on, but engine notes, there we go. So KB36 starts on pole position, LOD Greenpeas second, Fat Pickles row, Valtteri, Adam MVP and Pilo rounds off the grid. Ignore LS Deno, he will not be competing, he just needs to be there to start the race. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for a great race here. Engine notes rise here at Lago Maggiore, and it's a go, go, go. What a start there from third place man, Pat Picklesborough. He gets second straight off the line. KB holds the lead though into turn 1. KB leads the way here, Valtteri's up into first. It's also a good start there from Valtteri in the Toyota. Well, LOD Greenpeace there in fourth, and side by side is Pilo and Adam MVP. Down the inside goes Pilo, takes 5th place away from Adam MVP, but KB leads the way and it is a stretch to his advantage. Fat Picklesborough is there in second in the... Is that the Hyundai? Oh no, it's a Honda. As down the inside goes Valtteri. In the Toyota, he goes too deep. A little bit of a snatch on the handbrake just to try and get him rotated. He drops back down into 3rd place, and Pilo will now be starting to charge towards turn 1 once again. We've got Greenpeace there in the background as well, looking for an opportunity. Adam MVP right at the back. Oh, a little bit deep there, nearly. Was that only Greenpeace getting very close to the rear end of Pilo? As it's a good exit there from Pilo. Can't quite get alongside Valtteri, as Valtteri gets very close as well to Fat Picklesborough. KB though holding his, or stretching his lead here, and he holds a 1.6 gap here as he heads into the last corner. Fat Picklesborough and down the inside again, looking Valtteri. Can he get alongside? Not quite alongside enough, but they're still side by side. We now head towards the start-finish line once again. Side by side they're going. Valtteri's trying to give Fat Picklesborough a squeeze as they head into turn 1. Can't hold it round the outside. Oh no! Fat Picklesborough's wide through turn 1, and he gets done by the both of them. Valtteri moves up into second then, with Pilo in third. Pilo is looking very racy at the moment. Can he get the job done? As Adam MVP is now into fourth. He's done Fat Picklesborough and LOD Greenpeace, but Greenpeace is still in the fight here as we get ready to finish. Lap number 3 is looking up the inside as Greenpeace, and can he take fourth? Yes he can, but it's a great switch back there from Fat Picklesborough, and he gets both on the exit. but it is now a drag race between himself and LOD Greenpeace. Who can get the slipstream of the driver in front, still side by side, and Adam MVP wants a fight on the action as well as he goes up the inside of both of them. But Fat Pickles Bro goes round the outside through turn 1. We'll have the inside for turn 2, and we'll now have the inside for turn 3, and gets the job, or holds on to the position for now, but he goes slightly wide, and Adam MVP will have the inside line up the hill as Valtteri stretches his legs even more in second place, and he's holding a bit of advantage there over his rivals. As round the outside goes, oh no, that's Pilo. Pilo's had an off. Pilo's had an off through the final corner as LOD Greenpeace try to go around the outside of what was fourth place man Fat Pickles Bro, and now Adam MVP is now into third spot. Round the outside is looking Fat Pickles Bro as they go through the first complex, but Adam MVP is now into third with fourth place man is Fat Pickles Bro. LOD Greenpeace is there in fifth, just ahead of Hilo is Fat Pickles Bro, and Adam MVP is side by side up the hill, and Fat Pickles Bro takes third place away. But that isn't over yet, because on the inside is looking Adam MVP, and side by side in the background we have LOD Greenpeace and Pilo. That was sideways there from Fat Pickles Bro, and Adam MVP is going side by side with him. He's now got the outside line, draw the line to finish, to start the final lap here. So it is just a four-way fight here for the final spot on the podium. Fat Pickles Bro get the job done, but round the outside is looking Adam MVP. A little bit of rubbing there as LOD Greenpeace is looking involved as he looks up the inside as they drop down the hill once again. As they now start the incline as Fat Pickles Bro now holds a bit of advantage. Can he break the slipstream? But round the final corner will come KB36, a little bit wide there, but we would take the checkered flag. And on incredible circumstances, Valtteri would take second place. Oh, there's a little bit of contact in the background. As Fat Pickles Bro would take third, I think. Yes, they will. Adam MVP for LOD Greenpeace, and Pilo rounds out the grid. And it's victory for KB36. That was a very comfortable victory from him. He takes pole position, fastest lap, and it was a clean race for him. It was a lockout there from KB. Ooh, that was a bit funky there. Wow. Next up is the final, and oh my god, guys, that was an absolutely stunning race there. There we go. Right, final is up. Will be up next. I'm actually not sure what the grid will be, but very well done to everyone in those two races. I'm already halfway through my drink, guys. I don't think it'll be as thick and fast action, I'm not going to lie, in the dirt races. I'm not quite sure, I'm disappointed I missed what happened to Pilo, but that was such a good race for him, and then it all fell away for him, and I think he must have outbroken himself through the final corner, and that just allowed him, or that just dropped him down. We got 10 laps this final. And we will have Equal Pants on pole position with KB alongside him on the front row. And that was a very comfortable victory though from... so we haven't got the grid together as of yet, so I think the grid will come over on that screen there. 11 drivers. It's a little bit disappointed, we're missing 3 at the moment. So again, if you do want to join in, feel free, send us a message. You got myself, so I'm Adam Sparrow, you got Ellis Denner, which is Lee Dennington, Mark Littlejohn, Kevin KB. Just send any of us a message and we can put you on the reserve list, and as soon as we know that if a slot is open, then we'll get you joined in. But that was a very, very exciting first 2 races, and yeah, it's going to be very exciting indeed. So we have, this is the grid, I think. So we got Eaglepants on pole position, KB alongside him on the front row. ODC Calais will start P3 ahead, alongside will be Valtteri. Faraday will come home, will be in P5, alongside him will be Fat Pickles Bro. Moz will be P7 ahead of Adam MVP. LS Deno will be P9 ahead of Greenpeace, and then Pilo will round out the field after what would have been very disappointing for him because he had a great shot of P3 and maybe even P2, but I think just outbroke himself in that corner there. So we are getting ready to go here, and well, I've got to say my favourite is Eaglepants in my book. He's been the most consistent driver pace-wise in practice, but he won't be able to break a gap, and if he does break a gap it'll be because there's an internal fighting in behind him, and it'll be interesting to see how the grid splits up because we've got quicker drivers starting further back, where LS Deno will be starting on row number 5 because obviously his heat was a very difficult heat. There was a lot of quick drivers in his heat, but Eaglepants starting pole position alongside him on the front row will be KB. Engine notes rise for the final time at this circuit. Final time tonight, remember. As we get ready to go, lights go out and we're racing, and Eaglepants gets up into a good one. KB tries to covers off Calais as they hurl down to turn 1. Eaglepants holds the lead with Valtteri going around the going up the inside of Calais, but we'll now have the outside line through turn 2, and Calais holds on to P3 for the moment. Eaglepants lead. KB in second. Moz was wide there on the grass as they all swing through the first couple of corners, and it's a breakaway for the two Hyundai drivers. These two teammates have broken away here, and it's a great view for Hyundai. Is wide there. Who was that? That was Calais. Valtteri is now up into P3, but this is not good for any other team out there because the front two are just going to work together and try and break away. So Eaglepants hold the lead. Valtteri is in third, but Calais up the inside with Frowney trying to follow through. Valtteri will have the inside line for turn 2, but Calais gone wide. Yes, he has. Calais gone wide. Valtteri will take third place. We've got Fat Pickles Bro looking at the inside of Frowney as LS Deno is desperately trying to make some moves. He's up into P7, so he's made 2 places already. We've got Pilo on the back of Adam MVP, but Calais Frowney up the inside of and we've got LS Deno up the inside of Frowney. Oh, that was a little bit of wheel bang as he goes side by side now with LS Deno. We've got Fat Pickles Bro there as well. It's a new fastest lap from KB is second. But we've got Valtteri, Calais, oh, side by side. LS Deno is there in 5th place. Frowney trying to look round the outside through turn 2. As Valtteri and Calais is starting to break a gap. There's a little bit of wide there as Frowney up the inside through the right hand as LS Deno goes wide for the second time. This champion, second time tonight through that corner, and Frowney is now in 5th. We've got Fat Pickles Pro in 6th. Adam MVP looking up the inside into the hairpin, and there's a little bit of contact between himself and LOD Greenpeace, and that sends Fat Pickles Pro as well sideways. And we now heads down towards the first corner. Adam MVP covering the inside. We've also got LOD Greenpeace and Moz looking to go side by side through turn 1. We've got we've got Pilo there as well, looking to get involved as he's up the inside of his teammate. Can he get the job done? And he's side by side, and he does get alongside and gets through. Is LS Deno's there also trying to take advantage. We've got Fat Pickles Bro is a bit of a bottleneck here as we've got side by side here between Calais and Valtteri. The Honda driver trying to get through on the Toyota as he goes side by side. It's a good exit there from Calais. As he now has got the outside line. Frowney is now starting to charge down and close down these two as well. But Valtteri holds the position, and a lot of these drivers, it's sort of showing that they had the pace, but because they couldn't, or because they're getting stuck behind drivers that the Hyundais have just broken away. Valtteri is holding that third place, just ahead of Calais. We've got Frowney on the close, and we've got Fat Picklesbro and Adam MVP. It's now starting to break up into pairs, it looks like. Ellis Deno is up into 8th place, ahead of Pilo, and Moz is now looking at the inside into the final corner. LOD Greenpeace is now dropped to 11th spot. But Eagle Pants holding the lead. Let's have a look at Valtteri and Calais. Are they still battling? It looks as if, but Frowney is closing up on these two. It's a 44.9 from him, so he's within a couple of tenths of the fast. Callie's gone wide there, broke a little bit late, and now Frowney's on him. So Frowney, oh, that's wide there from Fat Picklesbro. Wide from Fat Picklesbro through turn 1. He's done it again. As now Ellis Deno's up the inside of his brother Adam MVP and takes 6th spot. So Ellis Deno is now starting to charge forwards. He's up to 6th spot. He would have been very disappointed about going wide, and Adam MVP looking for an opportunity. No, he can't get it done. Moz is covering his teammate on Pilo. We've got Fat Picklesbro is now dropped down to 10th spot. He had 6th place, reasonably comfortably for that moment anyway, and now he's dropped down all the way to 10th as Ellis Deno dropped through turn 1 a little bit wide there. He won't be overly too happy with that, as he's got his brother there just behind him there, and he's starting to break a little bit of a gap between themselves and Moz. They're in 8th spot, just ahead of Pilo, and we've got Fat Picklesbro and LOD Greenpeace. These are the two Hyundais, 1st and 2nd. Valtteri covering the inside to Calais, and these two battling is just going to bring Ellis Deno and Adam MVP towards them. It depends how much he starts to defend, but now Frowney looking down the inside into turn 1, but Calais looks like he's got a good momentum around the outside, but can't get alongside. Frowney looking towards the inside through turn 2, but it decides better of it. And these two, and these guys, more and more battling is only going to allow the drivers behind. Oh, what's happened to Ellis Deno? What happened to Ellis Deno? He's dropped down all the way to 9th. What has happened there? Adam MVP is now the sole driver in 6th spot. Oh, Calais wide. Calais was wide there through the final corner, and now Frowney takes 4th away from him, and now Frowney was look at or divert his sights to charging at Valtteri. So the Mitsubishi driver trying to challenge the Toyota 86. We've got the Honda there as well. So the Mitsubishi of Frowney will be trying to charge on Valtteri. We've also got Adam MVP still holding their 7th places now. Moz and Ellis Deno will be looking maybe towards the inside into the final corner. Does he try a move here? Well, Moz does a very shallow line, but he's going to compromise his exit as Pilo was sticking his nose up the inside of Ellis Deno, but can't get the job done. Final lap now. This is the last chance for Frowney and Eagle Pants and KB. Will they stay in formation, or will KB try and get bragging rights? These two have broken away. It's an absolutely great race tonight for Eagle Pants and KB for the first round, or the first race. And Eagle Pants will hold on to the lead, and it's going to be a 1-2 for Hyundai. Eagle Pants ahead of KB. They've both won the heat, and it's going to stay that way for the final. Valtteri is coming home to finish in P3 as Frowney is being charged by OCD, but holds on to it. Adam MVP in 6th, Moz in 7th, 8th will be Ellis Deno, Pilo 9th, Fat Picklesbro in 10th, and LOD Greenpeace rounds out the field. That is 11 cars, and I couldn't keep up with that. There was so much going on. I didn't know where to look, but Eagle Pants wins, and that was... I bet you those two will be hoping that the rest of the race is that simple, but they won't be. So of course, look at the first message from KB there. Check out MVP Racing Facebook group, the Facebook group, and don't feel free to join us. We accept anyone who's interested in racing and joining us on Racing and Gran Turismo Sport. We're also looking in the future to go towards Assetto Corsa or ACC. So that's going to be hopefully quite exciting for us. But now it's time to divert our attention to the dirt. Colorado Springs Lake Circuit, the reverse direction. This is going to be very interesting indeed. And Ikerpants was again looking very quick in practice. Unfortunately, we haven't seen Incan or Damien join us. Of course, West wasn't joining us anyway. But yeah, that was very exciting indeed. And I'm telling you, oh. Who's going to win then? Who's going to take this? But who's going to be quick here? 5 minutes of practice will be happening, and I'll talk you through the grids for these dirt races. I did speak to them earlier, but let's refresh. So, for race number 2, PA, we've got, well, we're going to have Mods on pole position, Frowny, Calais, LS Deno, and Ikerpants. For Heat B, we've got Pilo, Adam MVP, Valtteri, Fat Pickles Bro, LOG Greenpeace, and KB. Wow. So that was one hell of a first race we had there. Well, first 3 races, first round. But that was ideal circumstances for Ikerpants and KB36. Now give me a second and I shall be back. Well, who will triumph the dirt here? Well, at the moment we've got Frowny who is fastest, by 1.3 seconds. Oh, that was a lovely jump there from him over that. But Frowny's fastest at the moment, with 126.8. Slightly short, or not shorter races, but less laps in the dirt, because obviously it's a longer lap time. 4 laps compared to the 6 on the dirt on the tarmac. So of course, Heat A, it's basically a reverse grid of previously. So we get ready for the first heat. And of course, I gave you the grid earlier, but I will read it out once again. It will be Moz, Frowny, Calais, Elestano and Icklepants. Who will be the one to take the victory? Icklepants has got a lot of work to do if he wants to get the double, or to get his third victory of the night. But it is dirt. Who knows what will happen in dirt? Icklepants heading out to the circuit. First one out on circuit, actually. And he's been looking very, very on it. But so was Frowny earlier. And Frowny will be starting on the second row, so only just ahead. It's also going to be interesting who will get the best launch as well. That is going to be very interesting as well, because it's a completely different aspect getting the cars off the line on the dirt. So let's see who will be the best one. Of course, Elestano will be wanting to bounce back. He's had, probably by his standards, one of the worst starts to a championship. First race and off through the right-hander, and then the final and off on the exact same corner. And then he had another off, didn't he? From memory, I'm not sure when that was off the top of my head, but we are getting ready to race here on Colorado Springs. And here, oh, that was a bit weird. A little bit of contact between the two there. But here we go. Heat A of race number 2. And here we go. There it is, the charging Focus on pole position. Alongside him on the front row is Frowny, Calais, Elestano and Icklepants round off the grid. Who's going to get the best start? We're actually looking at it from the back here at this circuit. Can't actually see where the lights are though. So we're getting ready for as the engine notes rise here. And the lights go out and we're racing, and Moz gets off to a decent start, I think. But Frowny is alongside him as we head through turn 1. Elestano launched off the line nicely there. Calais was off badly, but Frowny gets the lead here. Can it extend? Frowny leads the way. Moz second. Elestano will be trying to take advantage. He's up the inside there through the left. He gets a good exit there and is alongside Moz through the left hand over the jumps and takes second place, as Icklepants is now trying to take advantage as well over the bumps. Who can settle themselves over nicely as they go side by side, maybe free of rest. There is Elestano's got the inside. Icklepants has got a good exit here though, so he's going to go underneath Moz. Moz went quite wide, so he obviously was quite hot through there, and this is going to be interesting between these two, Elestano and Icklepants. Calais there looks like he's striding on the dirt though in the background, as Icklepants is trying to chase down
LS Deno, but LS Deno is also trying to chase down Frowny, but this has been an awesome start, a perfect start for Frowny, as it is actually extending his margin slightly on LS Deno. Off to the Shadow Realm almost goes Moz in 4th spot, but LS Deno, this is going to be very close between these two, LS Deno and Icklepants. This is some great angles we're already seeing, but LS Deno has chopped away at that lead already. It's now 1.1 seconds, it was 1.6. So Frowny has got a lot of work to do to try and keep these two at bay. Looks like it's going to be between these three for the victory. Moz is there in 4th spot, sort of in a bit of no man's land, and 1.5 seconds adrift either way. LS Deno is now down to 9/10, and he seems to be taking Icklepants with him, but Icklepants looks like he's not quite on par, or saying that. That's been a bit of a weird corner there from LS Deno, and it's now only 7/10, half a second now. That's been a good few corners there from Icklepants. It is now just 6/10 of a second. It's actually been a bad few corners from LS Deno, looking at the times, because he's also been dropped by Frowny. So unless through that section of the circuit the Toyota struggles maybe, but Frowny has got 1.4 seconds to LS Deno, and now the fight is between these two for 2nd place. Can Icklepants find a way through as they swing through this left angle, which will open up to a right kink, then through a tighter left. It's not overly too tight, and then which will then head into a long right hand, whereas Icklepants has got a slightly tighter line, and his car is a little bit more sort of straighter, and Icklepants very, very close to the inside line. And yeah, you can see the different styles here as Icklepants has got the move done. They're still side by side. Icklepants has he got the job done? No, LS Deno closes the door on his rival. But this gap to Frowny is growing, and the more this grows, the bigger chance Frowny is. He's just got to try and keep it nice and clean now, because that is a big gap for these guys to close down, or it looks like Icklepants to close down, because he's looking the stronger of the pair. And it seems as if LS Deno's got good pace, but his consistency isn't at the level of his two rivals, Frowny and Icklepants. Of saying that, Frowny's made a mistake there and he's lost a lot of time, but he has got a better exit though. So again, contrasting lines. It's very hot there from LS Deno, and he's gone very deep, and that is just going to allow Icklepants to get that little bit closer. Moz and Calais staying in, just staying where they are on the field. Definitely seems like Calais prefers the tarmac to the dirt, but it's great to see him joining us. Hopefully he'll be interested in joining the BGWT as we now start the final lap, and it looks like if Frowny keeps it stable, it should be his. But that's a massive if. We are on the dirt, and LS Deno can't be feeling too as Icklepants. That's a great run from Icklepants as he goes down the inside there. Can he get through on LS Deno? They're still side by side. No, there's not, because Icklepants is through, ladies and gentlemen. That was a bad couple of corners from LS Deno, and Icklepants is up into 2nd, but that is not over Lecce, ladies and gentlemen, because LS Deno was looking for an opportunity. He's done a wider line, which is going to hopefully open things up for him in the future corner. Now he's on the tighter line. He's right on the rear wing of Icklepants. They are so close, and they now head into the final sector. All this battling as well between these two is just going to allow Frowny to extend his margin, but I don't know who's going to win this. These two are so close. And LS Deno is looking for every opportunity, because of course one place here means 2 grid spots for the final. But Frowny comes through to win here at Colorado Springs. Icklepants holds on to 2nd place, just ahead of LS Deno. Moz will come through in 3rd, just ahead of Does he? Because he scrapes the wall here, but he will come through in 4th spot. Ahead of Calais. But wow, what a win there from Frowney. Brilliantly driven, nice and controlled, and just held the pace at the front. He had an awesome start. Took the lead early on. And just extended. While others behind him made mistakes. And he took the fastest lap, did Frowney as well. So certainly, he will take pole position for race 1. So yeah, congratulations there to Frowney taking victory in the first race. And that was a great battle between Icklepants and LS Deno. Icklepants just sort of waiting in the background, just like waiting, sniffing out a mistake, and it happened. The mistake was struck and Icklepants pounced, and LS Deno dropped down into 3rd spot. But a great battle and well driven from both of them. On the dirt, it must be so difficult to, or it is very difficult to keep it nice and clean in those race situations, but they managed to stay out of trouble, both of them. So, KB, to start the front row, he has to overtake every single one of them. The other, all 5 drivers who start in front of him. So, KB has a lot of work to do in front of him. He is starting at the back. Now, we saw in the previous race with Icklepants and LS Deno starting at the back, they couldn't get through quick enough to allow them to have a chance to chase down Frowney. Will that be the same situation here? Let's have a look. 4 seconds until the race starts. And let's have a look at the grid. I forgot to take you through it, but we'll see it here anyway. For Heat B. Oh, and in the Mustang now is Pilo, who starts on pole position. Adam MVP alongside on the front row. Then we've got Valtteri and Fat Picklesbro, Eladrin Greenpeace, and KB rounds off the grid. Pilo and Adam MVP on the front row. Who will get the best launch? Engine notes rise here at Colorado Springs Lakes, and it's go, go, go. And it's an awesome start there from Pilo. He gets a better of Adam MVP, and Valtteri is round the outside of Fat Picklesbro, and is trying to take advantage here and try and take P2 maybe. It's all the level of rubbing there between himself and Adam MVP, and he gets through as Adam MVP clips the inside wall. KB's up into 5th, up into 4th now. Nope, down into 5th, but up into 4th once again as wide there goes Fat Picklesbro, and he hits the wall and drops down behind LED Greenpeace to go over the jumps. And KB is now trying to take advantage and try and take P3 is LED Greenpeace going very wide there, but KB trying to take Adam MVP in the Mitsubishi. The Mitsubishi won race 1. What can Adam MVP do in the same machinery? Down the inside goes KB. Can he get there? No, he can't. But Pilo, after a disappointing race in the tarmac, holds a 2-second lead as he drifts through this long left-hander in his Ford. And you've got Valtteri in the Toyota there in 2nd. KB in 3rd there in the Hyundai. So there is KB in 3rd place, just behind. Nice angle there. You've got the MVP logo there as well. But Valtteri is holding his advantage on Valtteri on KB at the moment. But KB has managed to get past an MVP, so I must have missed that somewhere. But Pilo holds a 6.5 lead to Oh, that was wide there from Valtteri. I think he clipped the outside. Oh, still contact between the two of them. That was very wide there from Valtteri. And oh, no, no, no! That is Valtteri going round. Oh, no, no, no! Valtteri rejoins safely, makes contact with LOD Greenpeace. So yes, so KB is now up into second place. There's 4 seconds from to try and chase down Pilo. Can he chase him down? Got Adam MVP there in third. I think he'll be quite happy with a third place finish. That will put him P6 for the final. As we got Fat and Pickles Bro there in fourth, LOD Greenpeace there in fifth in the Subaru. Valtteri's there in sixth. Well, can he close down everyone in front of him? But now we've got a game of cat and mouse. Can KBE36 close down Pilo? We got, oh, that's been a bad few corners from Pilo's lost 1.2 seconds. As we now finish lap. Oh, he's clipped the wall there on the outside. He's hit the pit wall. That's a KB specialty there. I'm not sure why you're doing that, Pilo. Anyone who's been in part of the BGWT for a few years will know exactly what I mean there. KB is there in second. Adam MVP is just now going to be trying to keep it nice and clean and hold on. Oh, KB's had a moment. KB has had a moment there, and oh, he must have hit the wall on the outside, and that is second. Oh, he manages to hold on to second place, but Adam MVP is now trying to challenge to go over the bumps. He's very wide there, which means he now drops into third place, because that's not a great place to be. He jumps over that bump there, and Adam MVP is back up into second. Adam MVP in second there, just ahead of KB36. Fat Pickles Bro in fourth, LOD Greenpeace fifth, Valtteri in sixth. But this is now a battle between KB36 and Adam MVP. That's a good exit there from KB. And now we'll have the inside line for this long left-hander. I thought that was a moment there from Pilo, but it's not. Oh, bit of contact between the two. But KB holds on to it and takes the second place away from Adam MVP. So Pilo holds the lead. He's got 5.3 seconds, so he just needs to keep it clean, and he will take the victory. Down the what a good few corners there from Adam MVP. That was a sweet manoeuvre, but KB goes straight back underneath him. KB takes second place back around. Adam takes it, then KB takes it back again, and Fat Pickles Bro is there, just on the back of these two. So he is ready to pick up the pieces. There is Adam MP was very wide there. KB was nowhere near as wide. So I think he's learnt from his previous lap where he must have hit the wall on the outside. Big jump from all of that. That's a great camera angle to see the intensity of that jump. But that's very wide there from Adam MVP, and that might allow Fat Pickles Bro to take an advantage there. But he can't quite find the gap. Valtteri has gained another second on LOD Greenpeace, but will it be enough? Because we're on the last lap here. Fat Pickles Bro's got a good exit and takes third place. That was a bad run through the corner from Adam MVP, and Fat Pickles Bro sees the door opening, and he doesn't need a second invitation. He takes third place away in the Red Bull Racing Honda there. Can Fat Pickles Bro now challenge the Hyundai? They got 1.5 seconds as they come through the last few sections. More Adam MVP doesn't look like he's done yet. So we now come through the final corner. We missed Pilo, but he took the victory there. KB takes second place and the fastest lap. Fat Pickles Bro comes down in third, ahead of Adam MVP. Greenpeace holds on to Valtteri as Valtteri did a very valiant effort on the comeback charge and finishes down in sixth spot. But it is Pilo who wins in the Mustang and will take the other space on the front row. There he is, Pilo 361 takes the victory in the Ford Mustang. Wow. So what a great few races there, and that was quite exciting. 6 laps for the final, and it'll be this is going to be a very interesting race because we might not have the fastest people at the front, as Inken has made it to the final race. So Inken will be starting on the back of row number 6. So welcome to the final race, Inken. Shame you couldn't make the other ones, but life is life, and yes, we will have 12 cars on the grid. Sorry, wall stopped me to 0. KB obviously went too wide through that for the left-hander there, as so I think that was the left-hander they just went through there, or we're just about to go through now. So I think he went wide through here, and it just literally stopped him on the line. But Pilo won't be too disheartened by that. So we're now waiting for Inken and El Esteno. So to sign in now. Dirty tyres. Well, I would hope so, as we are on the dirt. I'm just going to message Inken. Feel free to join. Actually, I'll let El Esteno do that, but I'm sure that they will be happy for Inken to join in the fun for the final race of the championship. It's a shame we didn't have Damien joining us for tonight, or West obviously, but yeah, hopefully we'll have a full grid for the next round. As Valtteri leaves. Okay. So we got Icklepants and KB once again came second on both their races. Can they challenge Frowny? Because Frowny looked pretty solid there out front in the first heat. Pilo did an awesome job as well, but he kept it nice and clean in the final few laps, which is all he had to do really. We're just waiting on Inker to enter. I'm just going to add a message. So, Frowny, will that fabulous green liveried Mitsubishi take another victory tonight? Will Icklepants take it from him? Will Pilo do a stunning race in his Ford Mustang? We'll have to wait and see. Inker in the Nissan GTR. Unfortunately, we haven't actually seen the Nissan tonight because I think his teammate is West. But it's good to see the Nissan actually out there for the final race as we get ready to go here. It'll be interesting to see how Inker does. But Frowny starting from pole. We ready here for the Speed Week RX Dirt Race. Week number 1 here, and oh no, sorry, Pilo runs on pole position. Oh. Hold up. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right here. Warning, technical issues. Pilo getting his moment in the sun here, holding the lead. You voted your moment in the sun already, mate. You got to race for the next one as well. With a victory in his heat. Squeaky chair. Always a fun thing. I'm going to sit down in my race chair. That'll be more comfortable. So, let's try again. Sorry about this, guys. The grid was obviously a bit glitched out or something. So yeah, this is the Nissan that Inca is running. Everyone, ooh. Fat Pickles is in the pit lane, but isn't in the pits. Okay. What is happening here? Adam MVP's had an issue, and we've lost Adam. So I think we're going to wait a couple of minutes. I think what I'm also going to try and do is in the future I'm going to try and get it set with OPS and try and get some, because also it would be nice to have, as Adam MVP rejoins, it would be nice to have some extra things on the replays. And fingers crossed. We'll have to see what happens. But we've got Adam MVP, KB here. He'll be starting in P3. P4. Icklepants is starting P3. His teammate in the Hyundai. Can these guys have? Can this pair have another flawless race? They're certainly looking like the ones to beat in this championship. And everyone else is going to do something about it. Frowny looks like he might be up to the challenge with a win in his first heat as we get ready for the final. As I'm almost through my water bottle, so it's a good job we're nearly finished here. So, the final race of tonight will end up like this. We've got Frowny on pole position. Alongside him on the front row is Pilo. Then we've got Icklepants and KB, Elisteno, Fat Pickles Bro, Moz, Adam MVP, Calais, LED Greenpeace, Bouchery and Incan. Frowny from pole position. Can he do what Icklepants did and convert it into a race victory? Engine notes dry is here. And it's and we're racing here and it's a great start from Icklepants there in P3, gets alongside Pilo but can't quite get the job done. KB is on the inside of him. Elliston is there in 5th place, just ahead of Fat Pickles Bro, who goes slightly wide there, but it is Frowny who leads the way ahead of Pilo, but Icklepants wants to say no to that because he takes 2nd place away from him. As now KB is looking to maybe make a challenge, so too is Elisteno, but he was a little bit wide there. We've got Fat Pickles Row just ahead of Adam MVP. We've got Bouchery, who's made an awesome start there. Moz goes for it. Oh no, he doesn't go for a spin, nearly does. LED Greenpeace goes a little bit wide and over the bumps. There is Inca goes wide there as well. Probably starting to try and get used to it because he has not been out at all tonight. So we got Adam MVP there in 6th, just ahead of Fat Pickles Bro. We've got Bouchery and Calais there. Moz there as well. We've got KB is now trying to go round the outside. Maybe get the inside line into the left-hander. up the inside of Pilo, but Pilo will have the outside momentum as he... Does he come alongside? No, not quite yet. So the Hyundais are on the charge. They're second and third here. And who can get it? But Frowney has done exactly what he needs to do. He's made a bit of a gap for himself as he clips the wall there slightly. And Icklepants and KB will be trying to close in. KB with a much tighter line. Makes contact with his teammate. But they don't. But nothing bad happens there. But KB and Icklepants charging. Frowney has two charging Hyundais. I know it doesn't sound that intimidating, but it pretty much is. With those two pro drivers in the pre-GWT chasing down Frowney, can Frowney keep it all together here? Over the big jump there, and Icklepants has got 1.8 seconds there. He took a little bit more speed, but he didn't get as good an exit there as Frowney. We've got KB there as well. Pilo is now going to try and fend off LS Deno there. We've got Adam MVP in a bit of a tussle with Valtteri, the other Toyota, trying to take it on. We've got Moz there over the bumps there, with a nice drifting angle there in his Ford Focus. With Fat Pickles Bro in the other Honda, in one of the Hondas. We've got Calais there in the other Honda in 10th spot, just ahead of Greenpeace and Inca in the Nissan. So we've got Frowney there, and he's being closed in by Icklepants. 1.3 seconds is the gap. Where the hell did Icklepants go there? He was very wide, and I think he made contact with the wall maybe slightly, but he sets the timing screen to light and goes purple. LS Deno is now through on Pilo, and he just now sets his charge towards KB, but there's 3.2 seconds, so KB probably will need to make a mistake for LS Deno to close in that gap, but I think he has made a slight mistake. It's now down to 2 seconds. Icklepants is there in second, KB there in third, LS Deno, Pilo, Adam MVP, Moz, Fat Pickles Bro looking up the inside of his teammate, goes around the outside of him, and he takes 8th spot to Calais, just ahead of Fat Pickles Bro. Then we've got LOD Greenpeace. Valtteri, what's happened to Valtteri? Valtteri's had another moment because he was further up than he is now. But he's down into 11. Inca still just trying to get used to the car. But LS Deno is now 1.2 seconds behind KB, as we now have a battle on, ladies and gentlemen, for the lead. Icklepants has closed in, and can Icklepants get maximum points for his team out of tonight? He is just there in second place, trying to chase down Frowney. And we got KB there in third, 1.3 seconds behind, and a lot tighter line from Icklepants, and that's going to give him the lead, and he holds on to it, but a great exit there from Frowney, takes it back again. It's looking like it might be a good battle here, and Frowney is not taking any prisoners here, or was it not taking any prisoners there, just took the lead straight back from him. And Icklepants is going to have to try something new over the bumps, as Icklepants does a tight line there, but any tight line that Icklepants does, will Frowney get a better exit with it? Oh no, that's Frowney hitting the inside wall there slightly. And Icklepants is getting closer and closer to 4 tenths of a second. It is near nothing, especially in these dirt conditions as they drift through the probably the tightest corner on the circuit. As LS Deno is getting closer and closer to KB. LS Deno looking towards the inside through the left-hander. Can he get the move done? He's up the inside, and he's through. LS Deno up into third. So it's not quite a dream race as... Oh, no, I've missed an overtake from Icklepants on Frowney. But Frowney's not saying no for an answer, as Frowney's now trying to get back at Icklepants, as looking towards the inside through the first corner. Oh, a little bit of wheel rubbing, and Frowney is up the inside, but Icklepants sweeps round the outside. And LS Steno is closing on this pair. Oh no, Icklepants hits the wall! Icklepants hits the inside wall, drifts out wide, and Frowny takes the lead back, and now LS Steno is there. He's only 7/10 off Icklepants and only 1.4 seconds off the lead. KB is there, 2.4 seconds of drift. We've got Pilo, who's there in 5th spot, just ahead of Adam MVP. We've got Moz holding 7th, just ahead of Calais, Fat Pickles Bro. We've got those two in a bit of a group. There we've got Valtteri, who's passed LOD Greenpeace, and now Ink is looking up the inside maybe. But Frowny holds the lead, and LS Steno now starts his attack on Icklepants. It was Icklepants who was pressuring LS Steno in the previous race, and now it's switched right over. And who will get the better of the other driver? That is the question here. But Frowny is doing a marvellous job, and he's actually extended slightly. It's only 1.1 seconds. But that is all it needs. LS Steno is 2 seconds, or sorry, 2/10 behind his rival here, as we now head into the final lap. Let's quickly go through the rest. We've got KB, Pilo, and an MVP. Calais has managed to... no, he was ahead of Fat Pickles Bro. And then we got... Oh no, Moz has dropped back. Moz was in 7th spot, but now he's dropped back into 9th. We've got Valtteri there, who's also trying to challenge. We've got Greenpeace and Icklepants as Moz goes wide. Around the outside goes Valtteri through the first corner. Can get the job done. Valtteri trying to hold the momentum there as wide was Calais, and he's battling his teammate here. LS Steno also battling Icklepants. Let's go back to this battle as Icklepants was trying to challenge the lead, and now he's got mirrors full of this Toyota, and this is like a... Oh, that is... Oh, little contact between the pair, and LS Steno will take the lead. Oh, sorry, take second place, and take second place he does. And this is not... But Icklepants is saying, no, I want the lead back. It goes up, back up the inside. But can LS Steno hold the momentum round the outside? Is it still side by side between the pair of them as we go through the final few corners? But it will be Frowny. If he keeps it all together, Frowny will take the victory as he comes across the line. Frowny takes the victory here as LS Steno is now done. Icklepants takes 3rd. Is Icklepants. KB comes home in 4th. We've got Pilo coming through the final few corners here. And we'll take 5th. Adam MVP comes through the final few corners as well, and we'll take 6th place. We've got Fat Pickles Bro, who's up in 7th. Valtteri has done Calais, and so is Moz. So Calais dropped down into 10th spot, as Ink has also done Greenpeace. But Fat Pickles Bro comes ahead of Valtteri. Moz comes through 9th. Calais comes 10th. Inken comes 11th. And rounding out the field is LOD Greenpeace. Wow. Well, what a race. And the other teams charging, but Frowny takes his first MVP victory, I think, his total victory. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, they might have taken a ballast victory in the feature races for BTWT. I might have got that wrong actually. But Frowny takes the victory. What well done from him. Icklepants LS Steno came through in 2nd in the Toyota 86, so a redemption there from LS Steno after miserable first race. Icklepants in 3rd, KB, Pilo, and an MVP rounds out the top 6. Then we've got Fat Pickles Bro, Valtteri, and Moz. ODC Calais, Inken, and LOD Greenpeace rounds off the field. That has been an exceptional night of racing. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to next week. Stay tuned for next week. It's going to be another week of thick and fast racing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.